All hands report to battle stations. Condition Rant alert. Hey guys, Captain Foley back with you for another Rant alert. I know I was going to make this more of a regular series, but I haven't been much in the mood to rant lately. But I'm back there today for a few reasons. First of all, the hate and vitriol for Discovery, for Picard, for any of the new Treks, even ones that people haven't really explored, like Prodigy and stuff, is getting a little much, especially on like the Facebook page. We have a Star Trek legacy guy, somebody that works for IDW who does amazing Star Trek work. I'm not going to leave a name here, but that's kind of what this video is all about. He hasn't posted on Trekyards' Facebook group for over a year because every time he does it just turns into a shit show in the comments. The reason for that is because, well, a few things. Facebook has recently change things so that people that aren't members of the channel can comment, unless you change your channel or your group to private, which we don't want to do. We want to get new people in. We want to keep that going. So we haven't done that. So anybody can comment, essentially. We have a great group of admins and moderators that watch the comments. Anything that's directed hate gets dealt with immediately, either a mute, a removal of the comments with an explanation, or like a timeout, or dismissal from the group. We don't put up with that shit because there's ways. We want to have an environment where people can disagree. We understand that not everybody likes everything, and that's fine. I myself am not the biggest fan of the JJ Enterprise or a few of the aspects seen in the first few seasons of Discovery. However, we like the shows still. As you know, with our show, we're very fair and balanced, even with old Trek. All Trek has its problems. We break down the good and the bad, and we're very fair across the board. We are not a shill channel, and we are not a hater channel. And as a result, our subscriber count reflects that. We should be at least another 60,000 subscribers on top of what we have, like a lot of the hate groups or the pro groups. However, we do not do that. We are not Doomcock on one end that hates everything, and we are not Ketwalski on the other end that just loves everything. We break it down, we review it scene by scene, point out the good and the bad. Hence, we have videos that might not appeal to everybody, and people either label us as haters or shills, sometimes on the same video, in the same comment section. People hear what they want to hear, unfortunately. As a result of this, this person, that I'm not going to mention the name, has been afraid to comment on Trekyards or post anything because of all the hate that blows up in the comment section. Our moderators deal with it as it comes. We try to keep it under wraps. We try to keep discord or, you know, different views and different opinions. We want to have conversations. We don't want to just, don't hate it for hate's sake. Say why you don't like it, and don't use the word hate. It's a very awful word. But there's ways to have disagreements and conversation that generates good discussion about why you don't like something, why somebody else does, and how that can be worked to make it so that it's constructive criticism. Like, we understand that not everybody loves everything. That's fine. My theory is if you don't like something, just keep scrolling. But no, a lot of people need to speak up, be keyboard warriors, hide behind their monitors, and just be little bitches to other people. And it's really to the point of bullying. So as a result, he doesn't want to post on Trekyards. He did finally end up posting, thinking things were better, and he, you know, messages right away to me and some of the moderators that, you know, this is why he doesn't post here, because we have this hateful environment, which we don't. That is not what Trekyards does at all. 90%, I would say, of the people that post on the Facebook group do not watch our videos. So when this particular person comments and says to one of our moderators that it might be because of the curmudgeon style of the videos that we attract such hateful people, I take offense to that, because we're not curmudgeons. Yeah, we don't like something. we let you guys know. We tell you in a constructive way how it could be better to fit into the prime era that it's in. That's our view. That's our opinion. And me and Samuel don't always agree. That's part of the interesting aspect of Trekyards. We like to break things down, what we like, what we don't like, why it works, why it doesn't work, and go from there. So I am very upset by this because this person is a great person. I met him in person and he's just fantastic. And I don't want him having this view of Trekyards that, first of all, that our videos come off as curmudgeon. That really pisses me off because we try to be positive and upbeat. We try to tackle things that might not work so well in a constructive way and say how it might be fixable. We know a lot of the people that work on modern Trek, such as Lower Decks, Prodigy, don't know about Discovery so much. Well, some of the actors maybe do. But a lot of them watch our content. They watch our stuff and they are always wondering what Trekyards is going to say. Like, is this era appropriate? You know, one person that works on a major show said that we kind of hold them to task. Like, they always kind of, they watch our reviews, they watch our breakdown videos, they really enjoy the content. They think it's, when we say that, you know, that this was really done well, the production team enjoys hearing that from Trekyards. So that makes us important enough that they're paying attention. So if we have to be a little bit curmudgeon-y, as the expression went, in our videos to garner some respect from the actual production teams, well then so be it. That's just the way we deal with it. That's the way we've done the channel. That's our format. We've been referred to as the neutral zone of Star Trek review channels or Star Trek channels because we don't take a side. We are not shills for CBS or Paramount. We are not haters that just hate everything new just because it's new. If you say it's prime and it's supposed to be in the TOS era, you know what? We had 50 years of DS9, Enterprise, and TNG showing the TOS era appropriate as it should be, and taking the time and the effort to make it what it is. It's a period piece. Yes, I understand that the visual styles might not hold today, that a lot of people think they won't. They can if they're filmed properly. Look at Into Amir Darkly, it's a perfect example. But, you know, the fact that people say to us, you know what, 60s looks and whatever won't work in today's... Well, sorry, but Star Trek's a period piece. It is the future of the Star Trek universe that you need to be exploring, not the future of our universe right now. You can't take our technology today and put it on something that's in Discovery, that's 10 years before TOS, and make it look way more advanced than TOS ever did. That just doesn't work for a period piece, especially when you tell us it's prime, because it's clearly not. That's the issues that we have. If you had said it's a reboot or a reimagined universe in that time period, we would have said you guys did a fantastic job. You know, some of the ship designs, but that was a directive from Brian Fuller. No cylindrical nacelles, nothing that looks TOS. Yeah, you're 10 years before TOS, but there is established beta canon that fills in that gap, that kind of shows you what things should look like. Even going back to Enterprise, they wanted to make the Enterprise literally an upside-down Akira with no changes. And Doug Drexler and Michael Lakuta said, no, that's not going to work. We need to make some changes, which they did, thank God. And there you have it. I mean, people just don't understand that prime is prime, canon is canon, and those things are important. And then when you go in and say that, well, your product is prime when it's clearly not, is upsetting. You just want to get your stamp on things. You want to piss all over it and say, this is mine, this is something I created, look at my unique vision. That's fine, do a reboot. But don't... Anyway, going back to the Facebook thing. He's reluctant to post in the Facebook group because of the haters. He says that no other channels on Facebook, no other groups on Facebook, when he posts something, gets such hate comments as what Trekyards does, which I can't believe, first of all. The only way I can believe that is because, and this is true, a lot of those channels are like, this is the greatest thing ever, no matter what comes out. And anybody that says anything that disagrees with that is gone. Or the channels that just hate everything, like the Star Trek Discovery Sucks Facebook page, like just bashing on Discovery 24/7, which Aaron obviously isn't a part of. Sorry, I just said his name. But anyway, that's not really the point. You don't want to just get feedback in an echo chamber of the people that like your stuff. You need to have constructive discussions and conversations about why something works for somebody or why it doesn't. So we pride ourselves on here on Trekyards that our groups are like that and that our videos are like that. So the fact that this guy is reluctant to post in Trekyards really annoys me. He's a great guy. He does fantastic work. I would love him to post more. But the comments from the Facebook group people are preventing him from doing so. That is unacceptable in my opinion. Thank God we have a great team of moderators and admins that take care of that kind of stuff. Even on our lives, we get the occasional hater that pops up that needs to, you know, chill out a little bit. But generally our live discussions are very good. Our comment sections on our videos are pretty good in general. But like I said, most of the people that are on the Facebook group don't watch the Trekyards YouTube videos. That shows in the analytics. So I don't know what to do about the situation. I am just annoyed as hell, and I haven't done a rant video in forever, and today nothing has been going right. So I figured, why not set up the camera? Sure, the lighting sucks, but you know what? I'm in a rant mood, so I'm gonna rant. And you guys haven't had a rant alert video in a while, so I really hope you enjoyed this. I don't know what suggestions you guys might have. Put it in the comment section down below for what you think we should do as a group. A lot of times people will say, oh, well, you're silencing free speech. First of all, there are rules to the group. You're in somebody else's house when you're in a group on Facebook. You need to follow the rules. One of the rules is be kind, be courteous, have, you know, civilized discussions, and not be name-calling and just outright rude. So free speech only extends so far. And then we also get called, oh, well, you know, it's not fair that you just delete comments and you know, give people times out or airlock them for their opinion. It is, because you know what? That's part of the rules. Be civil to each other. Has this autofocus gone out? There we go. So I don't know what to do anymore. I am annoyed beyond annoyed at this. We're not going to change the format of the channel. I mean, if we had been a hater channel, we would be well over 100,000 subscribers by now. But we're not. If we'd been a shill channel, we'd probably be well over 100,000 subscribers by now. But we're not. We like to ride that line and just say, all right, let's look at this scene. This works. This doesn't really work. This is why. This works. And compare it to other things that have happened over the 50 years of Trek history and production that have been fantastically done by a team that absolutely loves the material and does everything they can to make it period accurate. That's what our job is, our desire. It's not our job, it's our desire to point these things out and show you guys what works and what doesn't and why. For us, and that's not everybody's opinion. A lot of people will just absolutely love everything Discovery, and that's fine. I mean, that's, you like what you like, that's cool. But don't accuse other people and name call other people or call people stupid or be rude in any way when you don't agree with them. That's unfortunately a problem with modern society, and I absolutely hate it. I despise it. So that's where we sit. That's what this was all about. I've probably missed one or two points that I wanted to talk about, but hopefully this rant was at least enjoyable for some people. It'll annoy a lot of people, and they'll be like, oh, you guys hate everything. Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't like. But you know what? You can't please everybody all the time. That doesn't mean I go on to a Facebook group and say, well, that's a goddamn piece of shit and I absolutely fucking hate it and you should die for, you should kill yourself for, you know, liking that thing. That's absolutely unacceptable. So, that's where I'm at. Sorry if this has been a long rant. I apologize. But you know what? I needed to get this off my chest. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Comment down below what you think about the situation. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels and check out other videos by me as well. Rant videos will come when they come. I did have a list of things I wanted to do, but unfortunately, I'm not always in the mood to rant, and I just don't have the time a lot of times with New Trek on to make other videos. So that's where we're at. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, and hopefully mine will only get better from here on out. So anyways, thank you for watching. And again, like I said, like the video, subscribe to both channels, the Captain Foley personal channel and the Trekyards channel, and check out other videos by us as well. Let's try to find some peace. Bye, guys.